Hello everyone, Jerrel here. I just want to share a little bit of my progress on my starting point for my upcoming homebrew game. So I'll be creating this homebrew for as many different platforms as I can, and that is because I'm using this project as a way to learn development for as many different legacy platforms as possible. I'm starting out with the Game Boy Advance in response to a poll from everyone, and thanks to our recent Patreon supporters, I've acquired some hardware to create physical Game Gear games, so I'll be creating a Game Gear version as well. So this is a horror game titled Alone in the Cabin, and just wanted to see what the pre-rendered graphics will look like. And this is why it's so important to do testing on actual physical hardware, especially for consoles, is the game looks, well, it's too dark. So I'm accustomed to creating horror games on modern screens, backlit screens, but if you are using a Game Boy that doesn't have the backlit, this is frontlit, this is one of the older models where the screen doesn't look as good. The backlit model would look fine, but the frontlit model, it's brutal, and if you have one of the original GBA models, then that's not going to look great at all either. And in this game, you navigate your way through the cabin. It's in first-person view, and it's all pre-rendered, but it's so difficult to see anything. And on the, when I was creating the graphics, I've done all of the graphics for the game. That's done now, so I'm formatting it and programming the controls for the game here. So this is why it's so important, why you need to test on actual hardware, is you're going to run into problems and issues with the physical hardware that you just will not encounter with emulation and modern platforms. So I'm going to have to adjust all of the visuals specifically for the Game Boy Advance. And I'll be doing a version for Lynx and Game Gear, which is why I need to make sure I deploy that. So I already have a flash cart for the Lynx, so I can test the graphics for development there. But I know that the Lynx screen looks way better than this. So anyway, my dogs are barking. I gotta go see what they're doing. So please look forward to the upcoming updates, and I'll be sharing an early build ROMs for our Patreon supporters to test. Okay, thanks everyone. It's super late at night. I have a little bit more office work to do, and then I will get some sleep and then head back to work first thing in the morning. Take care of yourselves, my fellow humans.